Yo, people. This is Pop 74. Down slash, they say now. Cause somebody got to add 74. Then they say Pops too. I thought I coined that, but I guess I didn't. Well, anyway, I'd like to speak on behalf of the UAW. Ooh, wee. Y'all, boy, people, hang in there. The General Motors is nasty. I worked for Buick Motor Division in Flint here for 33 years. Got my retirement. You know what I mean? Got my pension. That was when they had pensions. Shit, now they ain't even got no pension. I mean, I hate to be, I'm glad I ain't working now trying to retire. Shit, you got to put money up for your own pension? And shit, how much you got to put up? When you, I mean, damn, how can you even fulfill that? The company's still gonna be going on, but you won't be able to get no nothing from it if you don't have no 501c3. That's crazy. You know what I mean? I got up out of there. But I want to say what they fighting for now, uh, cost of living. You know what I mean? COLA they call it. We fought for that back in the 70s and 80s and achieved it from General Motors. Had us a cost of living. We had paid holiday, paid personal holidays. You had 4 or 5 of those you could use during the a year. But they gave us those things to cut back on the amount of money that they was going trying to give us to even get back to work. So we gets back to work, and they would have the increase. You know what I mean? And over in so many years, you steady get an increase. I retired 20. What is it, 20? I'm 74. I retired 22 years ago in 2001. And I was making, as a machine operator, I was making $21 an hour when I worked. And that wasn't even one of the highest paid jobs. The highest paid jobs was the skilled trades, you know what I mean? Or you be on inspection, you get paid more. You know what I mean? But $21 was a lot of money. I mean, they got people working for $15 an hour. I think the highest they getting is $17 an hour. Man, working on the line. I mean, they don't even have no car automotive place here because Buick Motor Division took their cars out and sent them to Mexico with that Taft Bill Clinton. And I was looking just to see, General Motors, Buick Motor Division down where it used to stand, just a cement slab. They took everything out, took all the parts, the machines, and sent them to around Flint in suburbs, Davison, Burton, Brighton. You know what I mean? All the machines that used to run parts. They got them scattered all around, so the people in Flint have to go out from Flint to even work. Except for the truck plant. They do have the truck plant here. But man, the truck plant, shit. I mean, I used to put in tires, you know what I mean, on the line. I used to step on this thing, the tire jump out, and you put the tire on. I mean, think you're jumping out with a big truck tire. You gonna take two people to even put that on. I imagine. I like to see that. Ain't no one man gonna grab no truck tire and put it on. They probably got some machine to do it now. That's hard work. I mean, 80, 90 cars, 400 cars a day. 300 or 400 cars a day, or trucks a day. It's a lot of doggone work. And but I was in the strike that lasted the longest strike in UAW history. I think it was 1970. You know what I mean? We stayed out for 60 some days. You know what I mean? The longest strike. It was hard. It was hard. You know what I mean? But I mean, I somewhat semi was uh, in better shape than a lot of people that was laid off and just had to get the sub money thing. We was getting 64 $70 a week. You know what I mean? You had to go and just pay the interest on your cars. I didn't know you could own a car and just pay the interest on it. Didn't have to make the whole payment. They was allowing you to pay on the interest. You know what I mean, on it. Didn't have to make the full payment of the car because you didn't have the money to make it. You know what I mean? And mm, mm, it was hard, but you had to stand on that picket line, and they used to have back then truck drivers scabs. They try to break the picket line. You know what I mean? I mean, we used to damn get into rumbles out there. But we had to block the big trucks. Wasn't letting them put nothing in. You know what I mean? When you stand on the picket line, you stand hard, like you at war, because is your livelihood. You know. But I'm gonna get back with y'all on working in General Motors and how when the change come, you better be ready for the change. But when I was working, I had another job. I used to work as I was a barber. I had a barber shop. You know what I mean? At that time, I didn't have a barber shop, but I did had acquired a barber shop. Worked at General Motors, and I was a barber. So when we was laid off, I was able to barber, all day long. You know what I mean? And I kept money in my pocket. You know what I mean? We got that little sub check. You know what I mean? But so it's beneficial if you do have a General Motors job to find you some part time something or some skill to be able to do something when they go on strike or you get laid off or they close the whole plant down. Have something else to do. You know what I mean? If you cut hair, barber, if you working and buy you some equipment and get you some lawn care stuff, always got to have something. Because when it ain't just, guaranteed that you're going to work there forever. And you ain't even promised no pension now. So you better find something else to be doing. You know what I mean? And try to keep yourself healthy so you can do it. Or own you something so you can rent or sell something because it ain't guaranteed. You know what I mean? I'm 20 years right now living off General Motors pension. No, they wish I was gone. I'm trying to keep myself healthy though. One frequency. Firstborn people, the first thought idea. That's you. One.